This video is sponsored by TopDon. TopDon is the one-stop shop for all things automotive. They provide intelligent automotive systems from diagnostic tools, battery testers and chargers, vehicle jump packs and more. And as a Salvage Nation viewer, you receive a discount by clicking the link in the description down below. Stay tuned for more information. Let's continue with the video. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a very exciting moment on the channel. We've got a brand new build, and as you can see in the title, I saved up for a year to buy this build. It's just gone 12 o'clock in the afternoon. The car should be here in about 2 hours, but I wanted to record this just to point out a few things to you. If you're an OG subscriber of the channel, you would know that I've only been going properly for about a year. And your favorite YouTuber, I'm telling you, other than Salvage Nation, any of your other favorite YouTubers who do salvage cars, they would have been going for the past 3-4 years, and what I paid for this car, they will probably get it in a month. But listen, I've got a full-time job, a household to run. If you remember as well, I recently had a baby. He's now 15 months. All of that happened around the time that I started the channel, so there was a lot going on, and I'm a regular guy just like each and every one of you, and I got bills to pay, I got things to do, man. I'm only doing YouTube part-time, so the fact that I was able to achieve this car, this is a dream of mine. I always wanted this particular car for a long time, and it's not like anything crazy, but for me, like I said, I'm a regular guy, man. I'm just like you guys, and I'm just gassed that I was able to achieve this so early on my journey here on YouTube. But I just wanted to share that the car is coming. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm keeping it a secret for now, but I am happy. You guys are happy. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have had a little clue. That's what I always say, guys. Follow me on Instagram for the inside scoop on what's coming on YouTube. But I am just happy that you guys are rocking with Salvage Nation, and you guys are allowing me to live out some of my early dreams. And this is just one milestone that I wanted to reach. I didn't expect to reach it this early, but here we are. I'm gonna show you the car in a minute, and it's just onwards and upwards from here. Bigger, better things are yet to come from the channel. Thank you guys for rocking with Salvage Nation. And with all of that said, we're gonna jump forward to a couple of hours. I can't wait. I was actually awake from, what, 4 o'clock this morning? 4 o'clock this morning, because I was like, oh, my car's coming. But anyway, this is my personal build. I need your help. Once you see the car, this is new for me. I've worked on these kind of cars before, but I've not worked on this particular type of car before. It will all make sense once you see it. Let me know what I should do with it, what the mod should be. Anyway, we're gonna jump forward a couple of hours where I'm gonna show you the car. Let's go. I can't say milk bottle. Is this one a milk bottle? So guys, there you have it. New build on the channel is LCI BMW M135i. I'm happy. Look right there. That's my new car. That's my new build. I've got a lot to talk about. I've got a lot to get stuck into with this build. We're going to show you all the damage. We're going to do so much. But first, I need to try to get some power to it, get it in the garage, and I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow morning where we're going to go through everything, and I'm going to chat my way and show you everything that's wrong with the car. Alrighty guys, good morning. It's the next morning after the night before, and I'm still reeling that I have been able to get myself this BMW M135. Tell me what you think of the damage. I know it looks crazy, but I'm gonna show you all the damage in a second, and I'm gonna explain why I'm not overly bothered about the damage. This car's got so much going for it, and I am happy. But this is something that I've been wanting for ages, and I just couldn't afford it because, like I said, I'm a regular guy. I got bills to pay, I got a household to support, and you know what? Like I said earlier in the video, I only do this part-time. I record outside. I've got a Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and I've been putting out regular content, trying to build this. And I want you guys to realize, like, everything you've seen on this channel so far is all me. The working, the filming, the editing, everything is all me. A year ago, I've never edited. A year ago, I never filmed. I'm the type of person that when I put my mind to something, I strive to be the best at that thing or whatever it is. Like with the cars, I tried it when I was 17 and I kept going, and now I feel I'm pretty good. It's just with the same with the YouTube videos. I feel like I'm getting better and better with every video. But you guys tell me what you think. And when I was getting ready this morning, I saw this jumper and I really like it. I bought it for a reason ages ago, but for today, you know what? If you've got a dream, just do it. Just go out, do what you need to do to make you feel happy. I got up when the lockdown happened and I thought, you know what? I want to do YouTube because I've been watching YouTube. I've always done cars. But I was like, I feel like I can do this YouTube thing, man, because like that would be the dream, to wake up and work on cars and you can sustain your household from doing something that you really love and really enjoy. And this car means everything that I'm talking about to me. And that's why I want to just highlight it. I know some of you are going to get in the comments and said, yeah, but it's just a 135, it's not the 140, it's not an M2, M3, it's not this, it's not that. But for me, this is something. For me, this car is a representation of 1 year of solid work, of getting up every morning and just doing it, of keep going, keeping it moving, never giving up, never stopping. I saved up for an entire year to get this car. And I know I could have done it sooner, but like I said, I just want to stress, when you've got a household to feed, when you've got a newborn baby, nursery fees, this, that, there are other priorities in life. I have not got, you know, millions in the bank that I can just splash here, splash there. The majority of the cars you've seen on the channel has been hard work, hard graft, sell it on, make a profit, go again, go again, go again, go again. I've had very limited friends that I can borrow money off. You know, in the early days when I was launching the channel, there was one particular friend who really helped me out, and I'm forever grateful for him. And then now Akil has been such a massive help on the channel with the work and in terms of helping me to secure this car. So massive thanks to Akil, massive thanks to you guys, massive thanks to everyone who's just getting down with Salvage Nation. That is it. I'm gonna stop blabbing. I'm a bit sentimental about my car, but let's go check out the damage on the car. So guys, with that out of the way, allow me to officially introduce you to my 2014, this is a late 2014, BMW M135i. The car is literally mint other than the damage. It's only got 37k on the clock. 37,000 for this kind of car is practically nothing. I think it's got 2 owners from new. I did all my checks. I did everything that I could possibly do. And we're gonna start right here, and I wanna show you all the damage. I wanna show you why I'm not overly bothered about the damage. It will take a little bit of work, but I'm not overly bothered about the damage. So the first thing was the seller. This is not a copart seller. I actually got a DM from one of the guys up in Birmingham, and he was like, look mate, I've been watching your videos and I've got a car that I think you would love. And you know what? I've always said it, like I said, if you're an OG subscriber on the channel, I've always said I want an M car. And I know it's not like an official M2, M3, M4, whatever the case might be, but it's an M performance and it sounds amazing. And this is gonna give me so much fun. And we're gonna be doing some crazy things to this car. We're gonna be tracking it every now and again. It's gonna be a road legal car. It's gonna be my family car, but I'm gonna be having fun in it as well. But check out the damage and tell me what you think. So the seller included the bonnet. He told me he's got a bonnet for the car. When the recovery guy got there, he didn't have any space for this, so the guy just took the old bonnet was completely smashed. So he took that off and he fitted this one for me, which I'm very happy. And then that was able to be strapped down, and that's how it got down to London. But coming under the bonnet, as you can see, have a look at this. The front end is just a mess. Well, it seems that way. The radiator is completely gone, so I need to get a complete red pack with the fans and everything. The front bumper bar, have a look, the front reinforcement bar down there is gone, have a look down there. That has done its job. I always say this in my builds, that is what it's there for. It's taken the brunt of it and it's done its job. That front bumper is toast, have a look at that. Now, I wanted to do something crazy on the front end. I wanted to do like the M2 front end, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments, oh, you're just copying this, you're copying that. I done a video on my TikTok, and the amount of haters, like people just chat shit, man. I'm sorry to swear, but people just chat shit. Oh, you're copying Matt Armstrong. Listen, I've watched Matt Armstrong's stuff. He makes good content, but he's not the first person to do an M2 front on a BMW 1 Series, and he will not be the last. He's just one of many who's done this mod all across the UK, all across Europe, all across the Americas. So, listen, just quit it. It makes me laugh. It literally just makes me laugh. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing something that makes me happy. I never respond to negative comments, but it literally, I'm laughing now. Like, I'm living my life. I'm doing something that makes me happy. I'm using my hands. I'm getting creative. People at home, literally, just watching through their screen. Anyway, look, Matt Armstrong, if you're watching this, you make good content. I'm not copying. No one's copying. We're all in the same game. Let's make content and be happy, man. Like, allow all the nonsense. Anyway, let's continue going around the car. But after discussing with Akil, we want to get this car out as soon as possible. I haven't got time to shop around for all the M2 bits. So for now, like, I'm going to be keeping this car. So if that's something that I can do in the future, I'll do it. But for now, we're just going to get it back to the beautiful stock front end. I think the pre-LCI front end looks better than the LCI front end. And I think that the LCI rear end looks better than the pre-LCI rear end. So I might do something on the rear, but I don't know. Another thing that happened was, have a look here, in the middle of the night, to get the car in the garage, we had to do this little mod. So this is the oil filter housing, and then if you look, these two hoses come down from the oil filter, and it goes down to this cooler. Here, have a look down there. So there's a radiator cooler down in there. The radiator is fine. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom in for you. So the radiator down there is okay. However, these hoses had some damage. So when we tried to start the car, we saw lots of engine oil squirting out of there, and we didn't want to take a risk. We're not going to be driving the car like this. So for now, what we've done is we just cut the hoses right here, and we did a loop, and that's just going to loop the oil back in and make sure that we don't lose any precious engine oil. So we're removing the car in and out. It's going to be safe. I'm going to go ahead and call BMW today and get some new hoses delivered to the garage, and then that should take care of that issue. And when we tear down the front end, we're gonna have a look to see if there's any other damaged hoses or pipes or what sorts. Like, I really wanna get this bad boy off of there, and I wanna see what the front of the engine down there is looking like. But look, as you've seen, the car runs and drives. We haven't had any crazy knocks or bangs. And when I check the engine oil on the computer inside, it says that the engine oil level is okay. So I'm not overly concerned. I'm hoping that there's no cracks or there's no damage to the front of the engine. But coming along, have a look at this wing. This wing is all right. It's just got a little bend right at the tip. That should be something that we should be able to straighten out pretty easily. But Akil is the pro on that, so I'm gonna leave that for Akil. Like I said, I need to get a complete front bumper because that is completely toast. And I need 2 headlights. Now, one of the good things is I've taken out all of the bits that were falling out. I've got all the modules and I've got everything inside, so I just need the headlight housing and I can transfer my old modules. Hopefully I wouldn't need any coding. And on this side, the wing, once again, no damage other than right at the tip where it's bent a little bit. Now, speaking of bent, this is where it gets interesting. The bottom chassis legs, the main chassis legs are fine. I've got no issues down there, but the top chassis legs here, they're completely crumpled down. Now, this one I can see is bent here. If you can see that little line right there, it's bent down a little bit and it's also bent backwards. But once again, the reason why I said I'm not overly concerned is that's nothing that a dozer, if you put the dozer right here or the body jig, whatever you want to call it, and you pull it that way, that will get it back, the trajectory back into correct alignment that way going forward, and then you put it under and that will push it back up. And then it's just about measuring and making sure that your measurements are on point. Same thing on this side. It's slightly bent here, slightly, ever so slightly, and it's just gone back in. If you remember my 2 Series build, ages ago, I'd done a 2 Series when I was over at Mustafa's garage, and he done the same thing. Because the front panel connects right here and right there, anytime you've got frontal impact, it pushes everything back in, and these are the first things to go. But we just need to put the body jig on it and we'll get those straight, and we'll do some measurements once we get the front slam panel to make sure that everything is lining up perfectly. Now guys, in this episode is all about breaking down the damage. I want to show you the damage, and remember, we just got this car last night, so I haven't even seen all the damage. So I'm taking you on the journey with me as I go around all the damage, and hopefully by the end of this episode, I'll have a clear list of parts that I need to order, and then we can start tearing down in episode 2. But for now, let's continue going around the car. Now on the interior of the car is very, very clean. Like I said, it's only got 37,000 miles on the clock, so I would expect it to be very clean. No airbags went off either, so that is a plus. So there's no airbag damage, which means there's no pyro fuse damage, which means that this car should be able to just take care of the front end, start it, drive, once everything is insured, taxed and MOT'd. But one of the issues that I've seen so far is the car's clearly been sat for a while, and when you try to switch everything on, I'm getting no power, no juice. Have a look at that. But for now, I've got the perfect remedy for that, thanks to today's sponsors. This video is sponsored by Top Don, who provide automotive electronic products for cars like mine and hopefully yours. We're in the salvage game, and they cater for all our cars. So the guys from Top Don have sent me out their booster pack, which is perfect for jump starting all of these dead cars when I buy them from Copart or wherever I get them from. When they get to the garage, half the time they're dead, and they've sent me out this bad boy. Check it out. So in this box is the Jump Surge 2000. It's a lovely bit of kit, and I'm gonna be using this to get the BMW M135i started. Remember, this is a 3-litre engine, and this tiny little box can start that with no problem. So let's check it out. In the box, you get this lovely carrying case, and I would advise everyone to grab one of these and keep it in the boot of your car, especially now that it's winter time, because you never know. How nice is that? Have a look at that. Top Don, I just like the name. So when you open up the Top Don, this is all it is. It's so tiny. It comes with 50% charge already in there. If you press the charge button, you can test to see how much charge you've got left, but that is more than enough than we need to start this car. And if you break down in the middle of the night, you've got a torch at the bottom of it that will help you to see in those kind of sticky situations. But I don't need to use all of that. It can charge your phone, it can charge any USB device, but I don't need that. You just plug it in there, and then off we go. We're at the races. Connect the negative to the negative, the positive to the positive terminal, and then there's a little button right here. As you can see, it's flashing. You press boost, you can hear everything's just come alive. Listen to that. As you can hear, the car has started up just like that with the Jump Surge 2000. I just love the name. If you want to grab one of these, I'll put a link in the description down below with a discount code. And if you use that discount code as a Salvage Nation viewer, you'll get a discount. Right, let's continue. So guys, the interior of the car is mint, as I said. It even came with the complete book pack. Have a look at this, it looks so fresh. I don't know if you can see that, but the leather book pack is just a classy touch to this classy car. I'll stick that back in there. There's not a lot to show you on the interior. The only thing I need to do in here is crack open one of these bad boys, Salvage Nation car freshener, and give it my own unique smell, because I can smell it. It smells like the previous owner. I don't know what that smells like, but it doesn't smell like me. And for me, the Salvage Nation Black Ice is what I like to smell. So get this out of there. Oh, that's better. I just let that hang. I don't know what this wire is. I've seen a lot of these little wires hanging about. I don't know, I think it might be some sort of a dash cam or something, but we'll figure that out later. Now I'm told by the previous owner or by the seller that the car has actually got spacers on, and I can already see them right there. Get the torch. I don't know if, yep, you can see the spacers right there, so it's already got spacers. But more importantly, he said it's got eye-back springs. I was just about to say that I can't see the red. I can see some sort of blue writing. Ah, they're Motec. They're Motec springs. M-O-T-E-C-H. I don't know if you can see that in there. That blue writing is not focusing, but that blue writing, they're Motec springs, not eye-backs. I'll take that. Got the spacers there on the rears as well. Yeah, so happy days. Check me all on the floor. This is how we get down in Salvage Nation, but the car's sitting on Motec springs, and it's got some spacers. I think they're 15mm from just quick glancing at them. I don't know the exact measurements, but I can sort that out later. But spacers, springs, happy days. Now I'm hoping one of you can help me out. So I know for a fact it's got the LCI steering, but it's got the pre-LCI interior because the dash is slightly different. And it's got the pre-LCI front and rear ends. And it's a bit weird because I thought the LCI started in 2013 and this is a late 2014. And it's somehow caught in the middle, like they facelifted some of it, but not all of it. If anyone knows why that would be or if that is actually a thing, let me know in the comments below. This passenger side door, there's no damage. Passenger side rear door down there, there's no damage. These alloys though, I want to go something crazy, but not too crazy. I'm gonna put some 19s. If you've got any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below and I'll try to get them. It's got the M2 style mirror covers. I was thinking to get some carbon ones, and I was thinking to get a carbon rear lip, carbon diffusers at the back and at the front, but I quite like this gloss black look on the blue. Now tell me what you think of this blue. The blue color, I normally like black cars or white cars, but this blue just popped and I really, really like it. Later on, I've been in contact with a company called, I think it's called Vplex Trims. And we're gonna be doing a custom, there's a guy called Valentino, he's a really cool guy. We're gonna be doing a custom interior on this car. We're gonna be taking the car to see him and we're gonna be making an amazing, amazing video on the interior of the car. But for now, I wanna concentrate on getting this car sorted at the front. I want to be able to start it and run it and charge up the battery and stuff like that. And to do that, I need to get some coolant in the system. And to do that, I need to strip all of this down and replace all of the broken pipes, intercooler, radiator packs, everything along those sorts. You know how we do it here at Salvage Nation. We're gonna strip everything back, make a part list, make an order, and we're gonna be doing all of that in episode 2. So guys, I'm gonna cheat here. I know that this is a nice, short, sweet episode, and I know you're gonna be sitting there thinking, we want more. But if you want more, you're gonna have to wait for part 2. I'm about to go strip down the front end on this car, but we're gonna put that into episode 2 on this build, and it's gonna be coming shortly. We're gonna be blitzing out this build, and then I'm gonna go collect some parts. So if you wanna follow this build, make sure that you're subscribed, make sure your bells are on, and if it's the first time watching Salvage Nation, I was D, and like I always say, keep it moving, just do it. If you've got a dream, just do it. But yeah, keep it moving, and I'll see you in the next one. Guys, thank you for watching the video. Click here to see what YouTube thinks you should watch, or click here to check out this playlist on one of my previous builds, and I'll catch you in the next one. We out.